fellow Lexus drivers, Rob Beaumont, Technology Specialist here at Lexus of Orlando. This beautiful 2017 ES300H is a hybrid model. Now, if you look over here, this car is absolutely stunning in atomic silver. You have this wide mouth, deep dish chrome spindle grille, projector LED headlights with also the L-Finesse design. The trunk on this vehicle is also power assisted. Even for a hybrid, it does not compromise your trunk space. You still have plenty of room for your golf bags and also luggage for those family vacations. It actually works quite nicely. So today, folks, we're going to discuss this ES300H hybrid. This car has a CVT transmission, okay? So it's not going to have the shift points that a normal traditional transmission has. So it's a continuous power band, which gives you smooth, nice driving. It's nice and quiet. But if you want the electric of this vehicle, you can't hear the thing at all, which is pretty neat. Now, also, but if you want that satisfying grunt of a gasoline engine, you still have that if you push it down. Now, there are some myths about hybrid vehicles that a lot of folks don't understand, and that's what we're going to explain today. One of those is that, okay, it's a hybrid. That means it has to be plugged into the wall. This is not true with these cars. This is a two-stage. It has an electric motor hybrid / electric engine, which is a permanent magnet electric motor. Now, this vehicle does not need to be plugged in. It's completely self-contained. It uses a single large battery cell that's back in the trunk, mounted in the back there. You have 10 standard airbags. You got them everywhere: knee, curtain, side impact airbags. Very, very, very safe vehicle. Laser screw welded chassis, top-notch car. There's something else I'd like to show you folks. When you drive one of these hybrid vehicles, it does have an unconventional brake system as well as power steering system. It's completely electronically controlled. The brakes in this vehicle are actually designed to charge the battery. So every single time that you take these vehicles, a hybrid car, one of these self-contained ones, and you hit the brakes, you're going to hear a whirring sound, which I don't know if we'll be able to capture that on this camera, but you can hear it. It kind of goes like a whoom, and what that's doing, it's using kinetic energy through the brakes to charge the battery, which is actually pretty cool. At speeds of under 27 miles per hour, this vehicle will run solely on electric, provided there's enough charge in the system. Now, for an example of when you're using this hybrid mode, energy monitor right here, and you can actually see this, where you see energy being transformed back into the battery, and if you watch when I charge, hit the brakes, you see how it reverses? Now you're taking juice from the brakes and you're charging the battery with it. At low speeds, what this car will do is it will operate in EV mode like it currently is right now. We're not using a drop of gas, it's running solely on electricity. And you'll also notice that the air conditioning in this car still stays cool. That's because it uses electrostatic energy to positively charge the ions in the air, which therefore cool down the car. And you can get some superior gas mileage with this vehicle. You get 40 miles per gallon overall, which is really decent, especially for a full-size car. Now, some other nice features you'll see, you got this wood steering wheel, which this is actual real wood too. All these grain patterns match because they're all made from a single tree, which is really nice. Another myth about hybrids is that they're slow. That is not true with this model or any of our other vehicles, because what it does with the electric engines in this car, it transfers them back into power. So when you hit the gas real hard, it takes the torque from the electric engines and gives it more of a boost. For example, driving down the road like this, you floor it all the way, the thing takes off like a rocket ship. And even on the highway, I've had these cars doing 70 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, and then you jam on it, this takes off fast. The myth about hybrids are slow, that is definitely just nothing but a myth. ES stands for executive sedan. But when this was marketed back in the early 90s, originally it was designed, its intention was to be a sports sedan. But it's very nicely appointed, it's very quiet, very docile. It's a nice, soft, cushy, wonderful ride to it. Lots of room, lots of leg space in the back. You've got all that. You have heated and cooled seats. This particular model has the heated and cooled seats. You have a heated steering wheel for those really frosty mornings, as well as a rear power sunshade to keep your occupants in the back seat from getting too much sun, which keeps the car also nice and cool in the back. Lots of technology in this. You've got your Lexus Safety System Plus. You've got radar cruise control with lane keep assist. You've also got automatic headlights, automatic windshield wipers, parking sensors. So it has all of the blind spot monitors, all the things that these cars have, it's got. But all in all, it's a nice vehicle. You got a lot of good luxury appointments to it. You've got memory seats, even these nice strips of wood grain. This is all piano wood. It's done by Yamaha. And it's interesting because Lexus, what they do is they take the wood, they cut the wood themselves. They send the wood out to get finished by Yamaha, and that goes back into the cars, which is pretty neat. So around curves, it handles very well. It's a very confident vehicle. especially for a full-size car like this. Now you also have a sport mode select. Now at this you have eco, normal, and sport. You can push for normal mode, which is nice normal driving. Then you have your sport mode, which gives it more of a sporty feel. It tightens up your suspension and your steering wheel, gives it more of a firmer feel. Then you have your eco mode, which is more like a comfort mode, but it also saves your gas. The backseat room in this car is unbelievable. With a lot of hybrid vehicles, you'll lose some space in the back. This one you don't. I'm 6'4", and I'm perfectly comfortable back here. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and also debunking the myths about hybrid vehicles and also some actual general information about the car as well. And from all of us here at Lexus of Orlando, have a great and safe weekend. We'll see you soon.